He leans in with the shoulder. Yeah, there's the push there. DeLuca loses
Sells it
his
a little
footing.
bit.
Yeah, a little soccer sell there.
Yeah. And really between the fans behind us and some of the players on the court, having Ralphie play on that edge could be a positive or a negative.
That's right. A lot of intensity.
Coach Spahn not taking any chances. He sat him down again as Young has the ball stripped.
That's the one you're talking about, Coach?
And the Millrats going to chip at this one 1 point at a time by continuing to go to the line. P.J. Young now will step up. Young, a .758 shooter on free throws. Five points now. 2 baskets the difference.
Coach Spahn doing the right thing now to sit Ralphie Holmes down. They're going to need that 17 points per game scorer as this game wears on and starts to tighten up.
Oh, there was a case of nobody wanted the ball, but Anderson will take it. Gives it to Young, steps up, throws it in, and St. John's going to win the turnover battle on that one as that's deemed to go off the hands of Royce Perrin.
Little handball action there from Jared Perrin.
Yeah. Royce Perrin, 5'10", 160 pounds. And of course, that would be as he carries his suitcase through the airport.
St. John known for its hostile fans.
Now, there was a nice little fake there. Plummer looks into the eyes of Jermaine Blackburn and points at him that his foot was on the line or something, and as Blackburn looked down, he passed the ball past him.
Plummer, a heady player. You like to see that sort of thing.
So the purist becomes the psychic, and a little bit of David Copperfield in there as an illusionist makes it happen.
You know, we talk a lot about the athleticism, but the basketball IQ of players at this level, the Division I college, some NBA experience, NBL experience now, just outstanding. You know, these guys know the game, they know the tricks, they've been around, been playing the game for the most part their entire lives, and that's just the sort of fun action you'll see here at an NBL game.
And just like that, a three-point game. Anderson goes up, and it comes down! 1 point your difference, 8:23 to go. And this is a whole new ball game. Anderson with it again. Taking it on his back, gives it to Young. Young drives in. And there's going to be a miss and a foul call on it. And the Millrats swinging it around, and Quebec's going to look at calling a timeout as assistant coach Dennis Truax steps up. And Quebec's going to want some clarification on a couple of those last foul calls. He thinks it went against Spears, and he's trying to sell it, obviously, to the player with less court time.
Lots to talk about for Quebec right now. They've let the lead slip away, clinging to a 1 point lead at this point. Still a great deal of basketball left. 76 to 75 your score in favor of Quebec. The coaches for the Millrats discussing strategy as the players catch a quick break, discuss the action on the court.
Of course, when you get all the coaches from St. John together, it looks like a stockbrokers convention. All very well dressed. As Coach Spahn pulling his troops in together. So let's take a little look back at that last sequence of events. As P.J. Young goes in, tough to see it from there. Aaron Spears visibly a little bit teed off at the bench. As the crowd is pumping up in this one now. We can see all those yellow shirts in Section V cheering the team on. That was part of the halftime show there. All those young children in Section B that have been cheering all night. The yellow shirts and the blue and white hats. So let's set it up for you, folks. Quebec 76, St. John 75. 8:10 to go on the clock. Fourth quarter. Stay right where you are.
You're a little gas now. This is a great time though when he's get down there.
Still nobody to come claim the 50-50, I think, at this point there. As I continue to recheck our numbers. Nothing. PJ Young. All tied up. And the Mill Rats have come all the way back and now hold a 1-point lead. This is setting up for the finish we expected. We talked about heavyweight fighters going toe-to-toe. This one is going the full 15 rounds. 8 seconds on the clock. Quebec working it into the paint.
Quebec
Nice.
away with a little bit of offensive motion there. They moved the man, but at this stage in the game, the referees are going to keep their whistles deep in their pockets.
But given where the tempers have been and some of the physical play out here, that can get out of hand very quickly. And speaking of getting out of hand, it goes out of the hands of two Mill Rats. And Quebec. Oh! What a play by Greg Plummer! Where's your red cape Superman? Young picks up the rebound, throws it out to Anderson.
Good roll.
Mill Rats look to slow it down after a great defensive play by Greg Plummer. PJ Young gets thrown to the floor. Gets up and puts the basket in. Oh!
Dave, I have to apologize. I've fallen into spectator mode yet again here. Just great basketball action here.
Standing in awe.
That play from Plummer, outstanding. Hopefully we can get another look at that one.
He went up and denied that. It's Quebec, 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Samaki in the right place at the right time. Quebec goes in and forces that one into the basket. An aggressive basket out of the hands of number 34, Jackson. And let's take a look at that play by Greg Plummer as he goes up and denies.
Really out of the play at this point.
Fountain. Look where he comes from.
LeBron James, like there, chases him down from behind and throws it aside.
Unbelievable. He had 1 foot into the paint on that one and arced his way up.
That's the best defensive play I've seen from the Mill Rats all season.
Well, it goes to show you the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line, and if you can fly at the same time, it sure helps.
Roll it. Get out of there, G. Spot up over there. PJ, get out.
Don't go anywhere,
Good.
folks.
Good.
81-79 the score.
Good, Devo.
Anderson outside to DeLuca.
Go get it.
This has been an epic battle here.
Good, swing.
And Jarrah loses it. PJ Young, man on the spot. PJ Young might have heard us talking about player of the game honors and decided to put it up from there.
He's going to throw his hat in the ring right now. PJ Young hasn't really had a breakout game. Tip, tap, toe.
And
PJ
Young comes down with it. What a great defensive play. Anderson.
Good.
To DeLuca. Puts it into Modibo Jarrah. Jarrah, 6 seconds on the clock. Outside to Anderson. Oh! Just about. And think about it, Jason. St. John's got 81 points here tonight, and we haven't even seen Steve DeLuca warm up yet.
That's right. Steve DeLuca with a lot of offense still to give here. Hasn't had the contribution he's had as of yet as Quebec knocks down a 2-point play there.
And I was just going to say, and we haven't seen Kevin Francis in the game, and just as the words are coming out of my mouth, he makes his way to the scorer's table to check in, who will be completely fresh on this one. Antoine Tisby's got fresh legs on the bench as well. And that's something that St. John has lacked early in the year. And there's another big basket. is they haven't had the kind of depth on the bench that they do now.
Really been paying a lot of attention to the substitution patterns coming out of St. John's bench, and Coach Jackson's done a great job of making sure the right players are in the right place at the right time. And with Kevin Francis getting ready to check in as we enter the latter stages of the fourth quarter, just great substitution pattern.
Samaki with the miss. Looks like a volleyball game up and over the net. And Jared, I think, is going to get called on that one, as he might have got a hold of Samaki. Easy for me to say. Big number 10's arm. So there's Francis. Oh, call me a visionary. There goes Tisby. Both checking into the game. Mojibo Jera checks out. As Samaki will go to the line. Whoa, that was an ugly one. You could tell as soon as it left his hands. Big break for the Mill Rats.
A lot of offense out there for St. John right now, as you see Anthony Anderson bringing up the ball with Greg Plummer, Antoine Tisby, Kevin Francis, and Steve DeLuca. Great lineup out there for St. John.
Come on back here if you got to. Good. Come on. Good.
You've got a lineup out there for the Mill Rats right now. There's a big giveaway that can go head-to-head, toe-to-toe with any team in this league. Anderson, Tisby, DeLuca, Francis, and Plummer. 3:45 to go. Tied up at 83. And that one there was completely missed. So 3:38 to go, 83 apiece. And it looks like this one's going to run right to the finish, straight out. We'd love to give you a chance at home to get up and grab a fresh beverage, but you better dial it in, because this one's going down to the wire. Jermaine Blackburn from the line.
Good.
Now Anthony Anderson over to Plummer. Gets it back. Oh, ouch. That's off the side of the barn. And again, Ralphie Holmes still on the bench here, cooling his jets for the Cavs. And there's the alley-oop that was going to go to Samaki, and he's going to be called for the travel on it. Didn't get his feet down. And Tisby puts it in for Anthony Anderson as the clock ticks down, under 3 minutes to go. Francis keeping that foot planted like an oak tree on that one. Tisby goes in. Oh, another one off the side.
Possessions matter so much now at this point. St. John's going to have to protect the rebound.
Big throw up from the outside from Sean Fountain. That one's going to go off Plummer as he goes and checks it out of the young fan there. And we got a timeout on the court. Folks, we're going to take a quick break here. You're watching National Basketball League of Canada on Rogers TV.